So what is all this about COP26? You'll be hearing about this critical meeting that is happening in Glasgow, Scotland this week. But what is it? What is COP? No, not that kind of COP. COP stands for the Conference of the Parties. And this week, delegates from all around the world are traveling to beautiful Glasgow to meet, discuss, and create a global agreement about how we should address climate change. So another thing I need to clarify, what is the Climate Conference? The United Nations Climate Change Conferences are yearly conferences held in the framework of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. The United Nations also created in 2015 17 interlinked global goals designed to be blueprints to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. The SDGs were set up in 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly and are intended to be achieved by 2030. SDG number 13 is the goal for climate change. I know I'm sounding like a bowl of alphabet soup, UN, SDG, COP, but I promise it will get easier. SDG is simply the abbreviation for Sustainable Development Goals. COP is for the Conference of Parties. And UN? Well, that one you should know by now. United Nations. Let's start at the beginning. 2015 is the year United Nations launched their SDGs or Sustainable Development Goal Initiative. CSAFE Foundation regularly attends the COP. Now you know what COP is, the Conference of the Parties. CSAFE regularly attends COP for SDG number 14, which is life underwater. But Sustainable Development Goal number 17 requires that we revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. So this week, we are going to focus on Sustainable Development Goal number 14. We cannot do justice for ocean conservation unless we are also promoting other Sustainable Development Goal agendas. We need to raise global awareness about ocean conservation through SDG 14 and about climate change through SDG number 13. Climate and ocean conservation must both be addressed for a successful outcome of either objective. So let's take a quick look at the history of Sustainable Goal number 13 and figure out how we got here in Glasgow for the Conference of the Parties number 26. The first climate COP was held in Berlin, Germany in 1995. Other than a lot of handshaking, not much was done. But I guess you have to start somewhere. The first real success was seen in Kyoto, when after intensive negotiations, it adopted the Kyoto Protocol, which outlined the greenhouse gas emissions reduction obligation for emissions trading, clean development mechanism, and joint implementation. Fast forward to 2015 in Paris, when the adoption of the Paris Agreement on December the 12th. Unfortunately, even after agreeing to this, in 2016, the United States announced that they were pulling out of the global agreement. Today, President Joe Biden is in Glasgow, and we hope a strong scientifically based agreement will be produced. One that will protect both terrestrial and ocean ecosystems. Stay with us as we watch the events unfold.